I think one of the problems people have now, let's say they are doing some recording at home, is you can't always use a 100-watt Marshall stack there. It's just too inappropriate, perhaps for the surrounds. It's hard to actually achieve the tone you might want because you don't get the isolation necessarily. So smaller amps are terrific because I guess what you can do is you're actually overloading the power stage more of the amp, which is perhaps more of a toneful thing in general. And I guess a lot of people might forget that even sounds like, say, Led Zeppelin's first album, Jimmy Page did a lot of that stuff with a Supro, a small Supro amp, which I think was even solid state, I believe, some of that. So I think the smaller amps, they definitely work. It has a particular sound, a smaller amp, which is distinct from, say, a quad box, or even, say, a Fender Twin, something larger there with, say, a 212 cabinet or something. But I guess another example might be Eric Clapton when he recorded with Derek and the Dominoes, Layla. That was all done with a Fender Champ. So Jeff Beck's been using Fender Champs for years. His last album, that had a lot of small amps on there. So I think if you can actually mic them up really well, you can actually get some terrific sounds there, and you can really experiment. And plus the fact that it's very easy to cart around, it's nice and light, so you don't have to worry about breaking your back there with something heavy.